Are you betting NFL win totals, future odds? Take a look. Arizona checks in with a total of 4.5. It's an under. First of all, no team has less talent than the Arizona Cardinals. They have no quarterback. Kyler Murray's hurt. And they have no receivers anymore. Real running backs. Their defense is not that good. Arizona under 4.5. Baltimore's win total 10.5. Tough one, real tough one, because they play in a really tough division. They could lose to the Bengals twice. They could beat them twice. They could lose to the Browns on the road and the Steelers on the road. I think they're going to handle them at home. Ravens 10.5. Their other part of their schedule's a little tough. I'm going to go over, though, 10.5. I think they get to 11. Buffalo Bills, 10.5. I'm going to go over in this one. I think they're going to take care of business this year once again. They're going to beat Miami. They're going to beat the Jets. I think they're going to beat New England twice. And the rest of their schedule, I think, is okay to get them over 10.5. Carolina Panthers, 7.5. They're going over. First of all, they have a weak division. They can beat the Saints twice. They can beat the Falcons twice. And they got a ferocious defense, guys, and a great ground game. And if their quarterback can pan out, Panthers are going to be a surprise this year. They're plus 300. I got them to win the division. They're going over 7.5. Now, this one's a tough one, but I think the Bears, 7.5 is their total, goes over the total, and they barely get it to 8, maybe 9. The Bears have a pretty easy schedule overall, and I think they're going to be improved. They're going to get to the Packers twice. I think they're going to beat the Packers twice this year. They're going to beat the Vikings at least once, and then maybe the Lions once, and the rest of their schedule, Cardinals they have, Browns I'm looking at. It's pretty. Panthers at home, Saints, Raiders at home. They got a pretty easy schedule. Bears are, I think, are going over 7.5. Bengals, 11.5. I don't think that's too high. 11.5 is too high. They're in the same division as the Ravens. It's a very tough division. The Browns have to play twice. The Steelers, the Ravens, outside of the division, they have a pretty tough schedule. I'm not buying this 11.5. I'm going under Bengals, 11.5. Cleveland Browns, 9.5. Deshaun Watson had a really tough year last year. Even if he comes back and plays phenomenal, they're in too tough a division, and they have too tough a schedule to get to 9.5. Under 9.5 Browns. Cowboys, 9.5. They better win early because weeks 13 through 17, forget about it. They have to play Seattle, Philadelphia, Buffalo, Miami, and Detroit 5 weeks in a row. 9.5. I'm going to go over 9.5 and I think the Cowboys get to 10. That's it. Broncos, 8.5. Yes, Sean Payton's arrival.